Hey everyone, this is our Capricorn. Today I want to discuss the behaviors that you would notice from a Capricorn when the relationship is over. Capricorns will definitely become emotionally distant. You will definitely start to notice that a Capricorn is sharing less and less with you. We're not opening up to you as we did before. We're not that comfortable around you as we were before. You will not get the same level of love and care and just gentleness that you may have gotten from a Capricorn before. Little things that you may have used to do that we thought were cute or things that we really liked or appreciated will no longer amuse us. And this happens ultimately because the connection is gone. Capricorns are all about having our deep connections with people who we can trust and people who we feel like are solid. If a Capricorn doesn't feel like you're in our life for the long haul, or we feel like you're just there to use us or not have good intentions for us, then Capricorns are going to not have that connection with you, and the relationship is just going to be over and things are just not going to work out. When a Capricorn becomes emotionally distant, then communication definitely will start to dwindle. We will not want to share our day-to-day life with you like we used to. Capricorns will start to withdraw ourselves, and we definitely will not show you the same attention and love that we used to show you. And when we do become emotionally distant from somebody who we've built a bonding connection with, it's not something that happens overnight. Capricorns are steadily watching you and trying to fix things with you before we just decide to turn off our emotions toward you. So there are definitely signs that a Capricorn were watching, and also signs that you should have been watching before it even got to this point with a Capricorn. We are just not the type to switch up out the blue or switch up for no good reason. Capricorns definitely have a reason for the switch up, and it is something that probably should be communicated with you, or at least brought to your attention before we just completely cut you out of our lives and become emotionally distant. But let's be realistic. That doesn't happen all the time. People don't always get warnings before the storm. A Capricorn would have expressed this to you before everything just blew up in your face. You would definitely start to see more and more of a Capricorn's nonchalant attitude. Now, if you know anything about a Capricorn, you know that Capricorns are serious about the things that we love and we care about. So if a Capricorn starts to display a nonchalant attitude around you, or we just don't care about your feelings, then more than likely a Capricorn is definitely over you and over any relationship that you're trying to build. This nonchalant attitude will definitely go hand in hand with our already moody nature. Capricorn's moodiness will do nothing but increase. And this is definitely not one of our more positive traits, and we know that it's there. And if we really care about you and love you, we will definitely try to tame it at times. And we do this because we don't want to intentionally hurt somebody who we care about in any way. So we do try to tame that part of us and apologize if we do something that hurt your feelings. Now, if you are on a Capricorn's bad side, we really will not care how our behavior is harming you or hurting you. That is when you will see the side of a Capricorn that you really don't want to get acquainted with. Because at that point, we don't care about your feelings. We don't care about hurting your feelings. And when somebody, if anybody gets to that point in a relationship where they just don't care about your feelings, don't care about what you have to say, then that is not any relationship that you should be a part of. And that is one of the biggest ways to know that a Capricorn is just completely over you. The attitude switches, the attitude changes. You're not getting that lovey-dovey tenderness from us anymore. You are getting the bad side of a Capricorn, the cold side, the nonchalant side, the side that just really is not a good sight to see. And that is never a good place to be with anyone. And more than likely, if we're giving off that energy, you're more than likely giving off that energy as well. So at that point, it's probably just best for both of you to just do what you need to do and make yourself happy and get that energy out of your life. Capricorns will definitely start avoiding you. This is the last thing that a Capricorn will do if we just feel like the relationship is over or we have no more to fight for with you. Capricorns will just completely try to X you out of our lives. And this is mainly done because at this point, we've said everything that we had to say. We've done everything that we had to do. And just avoiding you to make everything go more smoothly and just let the breakup happen or let the distance between us happen. It's just something that we feel like we have to do. In these moments of avoidance, Capricorns are trying to figure things out. We're trying to sort through our emotions. We're trying to sort out what actually happened. Capricorns are definitely looking back on the past in these moments and trying to figure out what went wrong, what could have been different, what could have been a different outcome. This is definitely the things that a Capricorn is trying to figure out and sort through. And honestly, in these times, you should try to sort through your feelings and your emotions as well. Capricorns are just trying to get back to ourselves and get back to the things that we love when we are avoiding things. It's not the best thing to do, but sometimes it's the best thing in the moments to do to just prevent more hurt and harm to the person, because Capricorns can definitely have a sword for a tongue. And it's not good. It's not good energy to put out there into the world. And so instead of hurting you more or doing things that will harm you, Capricorns would much rather just isolate and avoid you altogether, at least until we are able to approach you with a level head or talk to you with a clear mind. So these are the times that a Capricorn are trying to just have to ourselves to get ourselves together, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether it's a Capricorn or anyone else. Taking care of yourself is the best thing that you can ever do for yourself. And so Capricorns are always going to do that. We are always going to have self-preservation when it comes to getting hurt in relationships or protecting our hearts. And so, yeah, Capricorns can definitely start to do these things that I mentioned in this video when we are trying to pull away from you or when we just feel like the relationship is over. But it's always best to have open communication. Yes, it is. And mainly these things are going to occur with a Capricorn once we have done everything that we have to do to save the relationship and we are just exhausted. When we start behaving this way, we honestly have no more to give. And these are clear indicators that you need to work on your relationship or just let the relationship go altogether and move on and be happy. And honestly, if you're happy with each other, work it out. Do what you have to do to build a healthy relationship. There is absolutely nothing wrong with growing, getting back together, and doing what you have to do to get your relationship to work. All right, guys, so down below, let me know how you know that a relationship is over. What are some signs that you have noticed, whether it's a Capricorn or anyone else in the zodiac sign? I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this topic down below. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and you'll be sure to hear from me soon. All right, bye-bye.
I'm a good catch, but I never let him catch me. No, I never let